Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to more Mass Effect after over a week. Sorry about that, but it has been busy. Alright, IRL. But now, we're back with more Mass Effect. And only a few more loyalty missions to do before we start running, head back towards the main storyline. And the big climatic battle, which perhaps we'll get done this week. Well, at least for ME2. Oop, wrong button. Then ME3 we can start in the near future as well.
How may I help
Kelly?
you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now.
Anything I should
Anything
know?
else, Commander?
No.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
So, things we got to do. Let's settle false positives. We've got Samara and the Ardent Yashi to do. Tally's treason, subject 0 for Jack. Jacob's loyalty, and main story collectors. Also, Arrival, which I've learned you can actually do after the main suicide mission, which is interesting. I may still do it beforehand, because that's just the way I roll. Shadow Broker Base. Oh, that's the thing we did last time. Yeah, that's the last thing we did. So we quit. Ooh. A bit quick scanning, and then we'll be on our way to some loyalty missions. Which one first? I don't know. I think it tallies.
Launching probe.
Maybe we do the Arrival DLC today as well. Maybe.
Launching probe.
Or at least do the Reaper IFF, and then maybe do the Arrival in between getting that and installing it.
Probe launched.
There we go.
Probe away.
More rich supplies. Not that we really need it.
Probe launched.
Storage of resources is very, very high.
Probe launched.
Ooh, nice.
Probe launched.
Twin Peaks.
Probe launched.
Enough of that. Scanning our planets over here. Oop. One ray of the star. Didn't even see it. Ones near stars are always rich. Which I suppose is somewhat accurate to real life because
Probe launched.
the more molten a planet, the more it's near the surface. Kinda. I know if we were to ever set what I call a base on Mercury, for example, a lot of its resources should be near the surface. Of course, that thing is Mercury is extremely close to the sun, and yeah, also tidally locked. So
Probe away.
you want to build your base on the edge of daylight. Otherwise, either you'll be boiling hot or freezing to death. There's no atmosphere to protect it.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Ooh, there we go.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ooh,
Probe away.
more resources.
Probe launched.
Yeah, oh, the resources, even though I probably built everything already, or most of it. Okay, makes me wish I had the PC version, because apparently there's a mod for just like one probe scan the whole planet. Which would be nice. But I'm playing on Xbox, because Mass Effect has always been an Xbox game to me. suppose since the very first one was a 360 exclusive.
Probe
For a while.
launched.
Or first, anyway.
Probe launched.
Probe launched.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Launching probe.
Probe away.
Ooh, a lot of specs here.
Probe launched.
I like.
Launching
That's a
probe.
lot of resources. Scanning.
Launching probe.
Iridium and palladium. Very nice, very nice.
Probe away.
More iridium. Data stimulating is scanning for iridium.
Probe launched.
Completed. There's still a planet to scan somewhere then.
Probe launched. Probe
Scan
launched.
that. For results. Honestly, I'm gonna do a wee quick scan. So we have so much resources as it is. We don't need the little dregs from this planet. Ooh,
Probe
small
away.
spike. I'll do.
Launching probe.
Nailed it. Right, so where's the other planets? Oh, here they are. Or at least one of them is. Deleted already, and I've just scanned it. Ah, I've not scanned the planet with the bases. Makes sense.
Probe
Oops.
away.
Sometimes things make sense, sometimes they don't. That is my life.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Gosh, metric fuck ton of resources, and I like it.
Launching probe.
Well, how about everyone else? I'm doing pretty darn good.
Probe away.
Got my second vaccine yesterday, so feeling, well, was a bit sore and groggy, but I had some paracetamol, which made me feel perfectly fine. Yeah, fully explored. Okay. Where's the mass relay? It's not in here, is it? No, mass relay is somewhere else. Probably here. I'd assume. Another rich planet, huh? Rich with what exactly? Ooh.
Probe launched.
Rich with all that.
Probe away.
Why'd my controller die? I thought the batteries were charged. Hang on. It didn't give me the battery blow warning. Probably because I turned off the alerts or something. Yeah, okay, where's the cable? Cable. That annoying scanning sound is stuck. Wonderful. Of course, I left it over somewhere else. There we go. I plugged in. There we go. Oh no. All good. Oh shit, my cable's tangled now. Wait a minute. There. Hang on. I am professional. Idiot. There we go. Alright, where was that first probe I launched?
Launching probe.
Okay. Controller plugged in and charging now. The joy of wireless controllers. Please remember, they have batteries.
Probe away.
Pew. Ooh, nice.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
I was thinking earlier that it'd be fun to just do like a playthrough of being
Probe launched.
the worst person ever. You know, full renegade, someone who doesn't give a shit, like completely ruthless, doesn't do anyone's loyalty missions. Let's see what happens. I mean, gonna end horribly. It'd be fun.
Launching
A lot
probe.
of rich planets around here.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Launching probe.
Probe away.
Palladium.
Probe launched.
A lot of palladium here.
Probe launched.
Launched. This is a big spike, I'm not bothering. That's a big-ish spike. That's enough of that. Now, we're not scanned around here. Probably a planet on the outer rim. Like that one here. Wait, is this not the one with the Mass Effect relay?
Probe launched.
Where's the Mass Effect relay? Oh, I'll have some of that. Oh. I'm out of probes. Oh well. The relay must be another one? Oh no, it's down there. I knew that. Buy all the probes and fuel. Let's go do someone's mission. Right. Ezo-rich planet. Citadel. Oh, there's that one little thing that Citadel gonna swing by there. Zoom! Warp speed, Mr. Monroe. Find out about this. Zari that wanted the ID chip thingy. Then we'll go do Tally's quest, I think. Still amazes me that Cerberus ship's allowed here with the logo on it. Like, that's clearly a Cerberus vessel. Why are we allowing it here? They're terrorists. Who should we bring with us? What? Garrus and Thane are always good guys. Got my black hole gun. Another happy landing. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the helmet. So, let's see, journal. Talk to Kalara to hear about her problem, but where is Kalara? Oh wait, Zerka Ward is having trouble getting caution to leave the Citadel. She's level 27. Near the stairs leading down to level 26. Okay. This is level 27, right? We'll find out in a minute. There's stairs to 26, which should be down this way. Right? Like, it's 28 is the other way going up. Yeah, Dark Star's in 28. That makes sense. Do we love the view? Citadel's so awesome. Is that the stairs, right? I walk past them on the stairs. Hang on. On level 27, near the stairs 26. Not you, is it? Nope. Oh, you.
I overheard
Or
you
past you.
talking. Having a problem?
A human. Your kind is always shoving your way in to solve the galaxy's problems, aren't you?
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that.
You didn't. Not personally, anyway. Since your kind took over the council, they've added new security checks
Well,
and
I
travel
put them in there.
restrictions, all to keep us
So,
safe, they claim. We've been
also
flagged
my
as
fault?
a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
That's a bit odd.
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
That's
Who won't
stupid.
let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttleport told us. The one outside the C-Sec station?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
Okay. So, some pencil pusher back here. Unless it was Bradley. Or Bailey, as you say.
You'll have to wait for the next
One of you
shuttle.
pencil pushers.
You made me miss the last one.
You needed to go through security.
Why are you treating me like a criminal?
Because you tried.
Her?
Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing
Really?
why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of C-Sec's undercover agents.
They're not Geth, you idiot.
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss,
Really?
I fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth infiltrators. The lack of flashlight heads was kind of a giveaway.
I'm not saying it makes any sense. Those are the rules I have to enforce. I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file for review. That will allow them to travel in the meantime. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine. Thanks for your help.
Next.
Well, that was pointless. Could have given the forged IDs, but oh well.
So?
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
See, not all humans are bad.
You what? How did you do that?
Friendly persuasion.
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
Few have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another
I
ship
shot a
heading
lot
to
of
Thessia
gas.
tomorrow.
Have fun. See, I didn't have to break the law either. It's just arrival. Pretty sure it doesn't settle then, huh?
Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Indeed, it is. Don't listen to the other stores that say that same thing. They're totally fake recordings. Unless, of course, you're going to those stores, then those are real recordings and this one's fake. Nope, we're done here. Normandy flies again. Let's roll. Nope, no one to talk. Okay, good. Normandy. Let's roll. Leave orbit. Mass relay. Now we shall go to help Tally. Yeah. She is accused of treason after all. Don't want that coming back on her. A migrant fleet. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million quarians. The migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. Though quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy, few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the quarian ships. That's about to change. Well, I said few. I'm one of the few. Who should we bring with us? We've got Tally. What else should we bring? Someone else who is mechanically minded, perhaps? You know what? Garrus is something I can definitely vouch for as well. You know what? Garrus. Got that, and that. Garrus got the Matok and Viper. Tally's got the gas plasma shotgun and a phalanx. We're all good. I guess it's a big dome rotating.
This is
Pretty cool.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Our ship is not clean. It has filthy aliens aboard it.
Captain Shepard, Tali Zora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Indeed.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aboard it. That entitles you to respect among our people.
Technically, I'm not a captain.
You stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship.
Hey,
captain's
Yasu.
blessing, Shepard.
Thank you for the lurk. And the hydrate. Definitely need to keep that. Oh. Don't talk when drinking. Oh, I need to get hydrated, especially in the summer. And especially with my vaccine. It's making me dehydrated a bit.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Well, let's go. Prove your innocence, Tali.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
I doubt that. She's got me on her side. Shalaran.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
Vas Normandy?
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside.
Well.
For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a
She's
defense
not Normandy
counselor?
because she
Someone who
belongs to
speaks
me.
for her side?
Or, she's my friend.
Indeed,
This is my
she
ship.
does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by
See, I
his
recognize
or her
her
ship's
voice.
captain.
Anyone ever watched The Expanse?
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Pretty sure that is the same actress that plays. God, what's the character's name? Head of UN, or she became the head of UN. I've got that name, just name blank. If you ever watched The Expanse, you probably know what I'm talking about. I just can't. The name's blanking me. Madam Arasavara? Well, I think I can remember it. But we go back and watch The Expanse some more. Ooh, I think I went next. That's the next season of Expanse this year or next year? Last season.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple.
Yeah, Shepard can shout anyone
There are
down.
no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
But Garrett is just along for the tour. Not every day someone gets accused of treason.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
The accused Talia Zora of West Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Well,
Then
tough
you
luck,
should
I'm
not
here.
have declared Talia crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Talia's captain, Shepard must stay.
Ha. Put you in your place.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard West Normandy. Your crew member Talia Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
My pleasure.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals,
Damn right I am.
Shepard's willingness to represent Talia Zora in this hearing is appreciated.
Oh, I just recognize that guy's voice
You're
as well.
accused of
The Admiral
bringing active guests to the
interrupts him.
migrant fleet.
That's freaking Logain from Dragon Age Origins. There's a lot of Bioware games that have actors be multiple games.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh, damn.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarian's valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
Death.
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to take the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal
Watch
is
your
extremely
profanity.
dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return.
Well.
Or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Some justice this is, huh?
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard.
Of course,
The
Tali.
Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And
no,
my
unless you actually
father,
committed it.
I don't
Unless you actually
know.
committed it,
He
then
could
you might
still
be.
be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
You can try.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth
Makes
are
sense
on
to
the
me.
Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set
Let's talk to
me
everyone
up,
first.
Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance
bullshit.
of recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
Could be.
Get to the Alarai
Maybe.
soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Yes.
What
Well,
can
that's
you
it.
tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the
Well, he might have done more than
sent
that.
a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's
Yep.
exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born.
Oh,
Her
that's
mother
why
and
she's our
I had
auntie.
synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble.
The
She
bubble.
cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Till then, you're living in a bubble.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's
Yeah,
difficult
well,
to explain. I should.
he's a career man.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He
You
wanted
don't
to
say.
give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending.
Didn't
Geth
show it
parts
by
to your
through
father.
words and actions.
Yes, but never
Well,
anything that could have come back
he wanted to just
online on its own. I took
give
every
his family
possible
what they deserve,
precaution.
no
Then
matter the
find
cost.
records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Well, I know otherwise.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You
Yes.
got that? Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty
Touchy,
Board
you say?
is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm
True,
telling you which way the wind is blowing.
The The wind is blowing to war.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Tali.
Admiral.
I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
So you're on Tali's side?
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material.
Exactly.
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
What do you think happened?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. Ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Last resort, huh?
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
A suit wetter.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
Bit of both.
Man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our
Harsh.
ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Bit of a gung-ho dude.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you?
Yeah, it's
Tali's
not hard to
father
notice
wasn't
it.
just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know,
Maybe.
kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Risky.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Got a point.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
He's a good guy. Him, on the other hand.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly.
I'm going to ask about the name.
Bravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find
Why?
the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What a dick.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did.
Exactly.
We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
You do both.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your
300 years you could have tried
I
both.
don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are
Like,
our children.
part of the Quarian fleet
We have all
could
done
try and colonize.
horrible things to each other, but it has to end.
300 years and they not even tried?
That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
About the ship
You
name.
have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Good man.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
Principled man.
I'm surprised to hear
You
you
have a
say
bit of an
that.
ass.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Quip quip. Sounds adorable. One other person to talk here and there. Oh, Vitor.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No,
You
Vitor.
know better.
I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them.
Fair.
So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Yep,
Vitor,
PTSD.
come back.
Got it.
It's okay.
Let's
I want to
not
help, but I can't.
traumatize them for any
I
further.
didn't see anything, and what I remember.
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank
Yeah.
you. Commander.
It's like, I
It's only
know, I
because of
didn't.
your help that I've come this far.
It's like, yeah, I didn't come out sane, actually.
Out of control.
Cal Rieger. How you doing, boy?
Talizora? Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
You just like to shoot stuff.
I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you over the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right.
Yes.
Remember
What
the
exactly?
sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
This is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean?
Did we ever?
Is it something we should worry
Did we ever
about?
find out what's causing
Sorry,
that?
Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has a scientist worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think
True.
flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Bad point.
Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haestrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good
Got a
luck on the
point.
Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Admiral Zen.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm
Morgana's
looking for
voice.
information about the
Oh
Alarai.
no, Morgan.
I don't intend
Morgan
to
from
bribe
Dragon
you
Age.
in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Claudia Black,
Pleasure to
I
meet
believe.
you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Damn right you do.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Fair.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me.
It's a lot of margin
I
for
only
error.
sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerrel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shala Ran is still undecided. I had
And you?
thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shala Ran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt
Are
no
they
more
living
guilt
creatures?
experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
Ship travels faster than I can.
Well
With the
said,
right
Tali.
programming, it
Well
can
said.
choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics.
Oh,
Yes,
that
at
already.
least on the I had
I just
thought
asked.
Rail to be firmly in Han's camp.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial,
Rude.
Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So
Study
the
AI.
only reason you care about this is because Rail might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
You can try.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Yes. Pleasure is all yours.
I'll admit that much.
Right. This way to the ship, I believe.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Damn right I did.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the...
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No
Fine.
offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's
Offense
orders,
taken.
The shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of
Rock
course.
and roll.
I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
Kila Salai. Activate that. Garrisher and Dorge's sniper rifle.
Affirmative.
Or Dark rather. And get your armor piercing ammo on as well. Let's go.
Weapons ready.
My disruptor run should make this very easy. Oh, he did. I think. My aim is terrible. Oh, good.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered
Mistake
us to
number
bypass
one.
standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Well, that's how you fuck things up. Hacker Man. Oh, what am I going to hack next? That one there. And then... There we go. A drone.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order. Something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new
we
had
can use.
priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification. Clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Okay.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged
Master
wrecks,
engineers.
either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, is it my fault or is it your father's fault? Both scenarios don't
system diagnostic? I didn't
provide much in the way of confidence.
How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Welp. Hacker man. Oh, almost pressed the wrong button there. I was one above it. Damn. That and that. There we go.
We can use this.
Yeah, shoe strength. Nice.
Ahead of us.
We did. More supplies, credits, anything we can scavenge. You're all log.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet.
Good call.
The door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Ooh. Rough. Bypassed. Successfully. More credits.
Hostiles!
Got this. Hacker man.
Scratch one!
Combat throws away.
Just turn them against each other.
Take that.
Easy. Oop, don't get cover. Grab the ammo, grab med kits. Anything else in this mess hall? Very large mess hall. A lot of sinks. That's no, it's not a mess hall, it's a freaking laboratory. Dum-dum. What do we have here?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.
What do we find, Tally?
They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
True.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Instead, he was trying to figure out how to bypass their brains.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Worthy promise.
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tally. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
Exactly.
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
A little bit renegade there. I maxed out Paragon though, so that's good.
One down. Got you. This should soften them up.
Where you're going? Nowhere, that's where. Garrus? Zap him. I'm away.
Hold fire, Shepard.
Alright, Garrus, let me shoot you.
Fire in the hole.
Ow. Hey, hit me. Laptop. All logged.
Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Well, they're at least hopeful. Take back to our homeworld from the Geth that rebelled. Oh no.
Father!
Yep.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Ali. Hug.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Poor Tali.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead.
That was it, Sherlock.
Active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Did what he could.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
Yeah. He
I
tried.
don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Damn right. Avenge your father. Door here. Power cells, med kits. Wall safe. And boom. More credits. Another safe. Boom. Done. Excuse me, Mr. Rail Zora. That's a big boy. Taking that ship. Hacker Man.
Watch for drones.
Fire in the hole. Firing the black hole. Reload. Nailed it. Mentally normal, so. Anything else we can grab around here? Grab that. Let me grab that. Oh. I found something there for a brief moment. Door. Grab the model. Get the evidence.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed.
Good.
It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You okay?
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time if Talizora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but when this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Yeah. That'd be
We're
hard
not
to
going
do.
to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Oh, Tali. It's a shame we're not romancing you. Because we're keeping a relationship with Yara.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Talizora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Hey, assholes. He lived.
Sorry we're late.
Talizora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty.
Garrett's just sitting in the background there.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Talizora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Maybe.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I don't need evidence.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial.
Damn right, Shepard.
Talizora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Did it work?
Talizora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard.
She's innocent.
Please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
The question is, go to war? Don't go to war? We know they're going to go to war. Tali also was going to go to war, I believe. Go to war. Don't go to war.
With this trial over, I hope you can get back to more important matters, like taking your homeworld back from the Geth.
We'll drink a toast on the homeworld, Shepard. Mark my words.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
It is.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
I got you back, Tali.
Captain.
I'll take it.
Before we leave, do some chit-chat.
The taco. Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back,
right.
ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
You could just write them a strongly worded letter.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Very
Admiral
impressive
Zen.
speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the LRI?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander.
Yep.
Many things are impossible.
Trying to take control of the Geth. It's a potentially problem.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad that on our side.
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad
They were wrong.
You
Yeah,
didn't
right they were.
mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes.
Kind of.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark
I loved you so much that I committed several war crimes.
Kila Salai.
That's essentially what his message was. Didn't say the words, just said, I'm committing war crimes for you.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well.
No, you don't.
And fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
I love the Quarians. They're awesome species. I'm glad we got this mission to kind of delve into their culture
On the
a
LRI.
bit.
And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong
Really?
to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The Geth aren't going away, Admiral. The best hope for your people is to retake your homeworld.
It is.
I would argue that the best hope for our people is not to be destroyed in a senseless war. But I fear I am in the minority.
Make sure you
Goodbye,
plan it out
Commander.
well, so you don't.
And good luck.
Good to say. War. Who? Yeah. What is it good for? Video games, actually.
I was wrong. Tali Zora was innocent after all.
Of course he was. Captain.
Congratulations, Talizora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Level up. Talizora has been cleared of all charges, and her trust in Shepard ensured her loyalty to the mission. Political ramifications of Quarian war effort against Geth are troubling. Likely need to lead Quarian forces against Reapers. Cannot risk additional instability. Terrain's enemies kinetic barriers, power to boost your own shields. Ooh. Upgrade for our outfit. Ooh. Geth and Alliance technology first. Upgrade squad members with Geth shield technology. Until upgrade. Credits. Palladium. All the good stuff. Achievement. Treason. Gain the loyalty of the Quarian. Gonna have a chit chat with Joker and then go chit chat with Tali. Joker, my man.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Self-burn, Joker. Self-burn. You need to get out the ship and stretch your legs sometimes. Just don't snap them. The last thing you want to hear is your shin bones cracking. Team status, loyal. We got that and that outfit. And then this one. DLC one. Of course, we have more upgrades that we can use. Tech damage, 6 of 6. Nice. Ship enhancements, med bay, don't need that. Prototypes. Collector stuff we have not built that yet. Gas shields, 1 of 2. Let's see Tali. How's she doing? Student engineering.
What can we do
Daniels.
for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Tali, Zora.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board.
Yeah.
What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Really? Never noticed.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social
Unpleasant,
people,
you say?
We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. and part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Anytime, Tali. Anytime.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Later.
Talk to you later.
Go around the ship and talk to people, perhaps. Hey, Kasumi.
I was just thinking about you.
Really?
Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time.
Hey, we're still
My heart goes out
an
to
item.
Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
But you never have much to talk about, that's the problem. Eat the fish. Admire my complete collection. Glorious. At BioWare, you need to get model kits of these available for us so we can actually build them ourselves. That'd be really, really great. I want model kit the Normandy. I like my model kits. I want one of the Normandy. We're gonna find a third-party one somewhere. Codec. Save. Where should we go? There are two other systems here. One planet. Just a little bit scanning.
Launching probe.
Whose loyalty should we do next? Do we do Jack, Samara,
Launching probe.
or Jacob?
Launching probe. Probe launched.
There's so much resources, you don't really need to actually scan anything, honestly.
Launching probe. Probe
You
away.
could just scan the planets and see, just to complete the scanning, if there's any anomalies. To get the resources, because we've got so many resources now that we don't really need anything else. Luckily we have plenty of fuel. Only 2 planets here? Alright.
Probe launched.
Boom. Probe launched. Oop. Where's that?
Launching
There
probe.
we go.
Probe away.
Not much resources, but you know. Poor results. Yeah, so that's normal. Poor results.
away.
Story of my life. Kneepads scan. Interesting. Scanned one planet and got 20%. That's a bit odd. I only see 2 planets here, so I guess the rest is the asteroid belt. Maybe. Ooh, what do we have here?
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
More palladium.
Launching probe.
Ooh, there we go.
Probe away.
Grab that. Okay, so where's the other? Oh, hello. Headed in the asteroids. Okay. Which makes it rich. Oh. Oh, spike on this beard. There we go.
Launching probe.
Get ready.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Palladium.
Probe launched.
Nearly 30k of it. Impressive. Most impressive. I'm pretty sure there's not an achievement for scanning every planet.
Launching
Doesn't
probe.
mean I'm not gonna do it. I will probably scan the remaining planets off stream because it will just take a while.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Pew! Launching probe. There we go.
Launching probe.
I'm gonna guess the other debris ring around the star will have another planet hidden in it somewhere. That's 60%, so interesting. Oh, hello. Another planet in the debris. I suppose it's like how there's dwarf worlds in the asteroid belt of our own solar system.
Launching probe.
Because we always think of in planets going from, you know, Mercury's closest star, our sun, then Venus, then Earth. Then we think of the asteroid belt and then Mars. But the asteroid belt has a dwarf world known as Ceres, which is about the similar size of Pluto. Hence why Pluto got demoted to dwarf status.
Launching probe.
It's a little bit smaller, I think, but it's similar. There's actually a lot of, like Pluto itself, there's a lot of post-Neptunian objects, as they call them. I think in orbit after Neptune. So you got obviously Pluto and its little moon, Chiron. But then you've also got things like Makemake
Probe launched.
and Sedna. A couple of other ones as well. Just forgetting the names of.
Launching probe.
There's a bunch of like dwarf worlds out there. But you could almost call them rogue moons. seeing as they're about the size of our men.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Scanning. Scanning.
Launching probe.
Oops. Gonna miss that spike a little bit. Oh, hello. What have we
Probe
here?
launched.
Still one more planet in there. I think I know where it might be. There's a little glowy dot over there. Yep. You see the reflection of the planet a bit? Using a little bit of EZO.
Launching probe.
It's nice. Ooh, platinum.
Launching probe.
Oh.
Probe launched.
Pew. Probe launch.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Let's see. Oh, a little bit there. There we go.
Probe launched.
Ooh, that's a lot of iridium.
Probe away.
A lot of platinum.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
More iridium. It says poor, but that's a very high result. There's more palladium. I'll do nicely. There we go, 100% done. So another nebula completed. The Valhallan threshold. Valhallan threshold, I should say. Let's get to pronounce it correctly, or as close as correctly as possible. Buying fuel. And all the probes. The broker base there, the platinum rich planet here. EZO rich one here. A lot in the Omega sector. Let's go. You know what? Let's go to Omega. Do Samara's loyalty quest. Omega 4 relay. Back to Omega. No one else has been here. Gotta love Omega. Just a wretched hive of scum and villainy. Also quite a massive station. It's like built into half a dwarfman. Well, we'll need Samara for doing her mission. Heavy throw, heavy pull, breathe. We're going to one tech to balance her out, perhaps. More than perhaps. Yeah. Bring Morgan back here. It's been a while since he's been here. Got my Widow, my SMG, Phalanx, Black Hole. Morgan's got what he needs. Ooh, actually. Phalanx. Mara's got the Mattock and the Locust. Cool.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint in
Aria T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Makes sense.
Come on, let me in. Aria's expecting me.
Sure, she is. She was expecting you to be inside. Too true. Hey Aria, long time no see. Been a while.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I started looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Yeah. We need all the luck we can get. So where would she be? That's what they said. Department of Emergency Victim. Serial sex murderer. That's a sentence and a half.
Come on, let me in.
Greetings.
Hi.
I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Yes.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
True, true.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled,
Maybe.
trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important
good
business.
question.
So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
How would we do that exactly?
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
Information broker, you say? Huh.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged materials. It's nothing illicit.
So is a good friend of
I
mine.
just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
You want an errand boy?
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
Fuck it.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Citadel and Ilum, huh? Hi there.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now.
Poor lady.
Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Investigate.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Probably.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter?
A hedonist.
Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
Yes, do tell.
But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there
Oh,
was
a woman
no
a
one
queen,
else
don't
alive
know
when
this.
she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she stared going out all the
Like
time.
having a nice game or two
to
or
the
we come here.
VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Addicted.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several
Sculptor.
galleries were interested in her.
Talented.
Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
Okay.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you.
Yeah, you lost her,
If it
not
helps you
physically,
find her killer,
but emotionally.
Look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
I lost one of my crew. I left him to die on a mission. Because chat told me to. But that one's on you. You hear me? Ashley's death is on you. To be fair, Caden's a bear character. Still a dull character.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary, cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
It sounds very
Anyone who
dangerous.
successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels.
Damn right.
Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her
Oh,
scent
really?
evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Can't wait to meet her.
She sounds like my kind of Asari.
You joke, Shepard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake.
No, I wasn't joking.
She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Only a trap for her.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. After
I'm the bait.
VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm the bait.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Artist of the battlefield. I paint walls with enemy entrails.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
A lot of money.
I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Now we're good. We shall bring your daughter murder to justice. Because we have a Justicar.
End is not.
For the VIP lounge afterlife, huh?
While no formal statement has been issued, the Council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. Got a dangerous job that needs doing, or employees that just won't work?
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
So, the VIP lounge. Find the back alley entrance to the VIP section. Oh, I know. I've walked past that.
You've let 10 people in.
Part not attached to the building. Well, not directly. Okay, don't get down here, is it? Oh, it can. A salvage door. Rachni ships. Oh, that sounds like fun. VIP only.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Simple rules. Simple. Leather jacket. How the hell did you get there?
You must go in alone.
Also, that wave was not very subtle.
Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
I want her to commit horrors to me. What am I, a simp?
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Got it. be the bad boy.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear.
It's fine, I'm a professional.
Sure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
I have a girlfriend, lady, please. As much as you have that Samara Ara energy, I'm with Liara. Ara.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band.
Really?
I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they
sensory band, huh?
and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Oh. Are you still here?
Wait, oh, you still here? Rude.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're here, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Cool.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
How do you know all this?
I have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What are you asking exactly?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity, in that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Why can't you do this?
Why can't you do it?
I stare at monitors all day. I can't walk up and talk to a gang leader. I'd piss my pants and run away. I can't let Moiral die. It's just saying 2 words in a sentence. You can do that, right?
Fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
My terminal's been broken for an eternity.
I don't talk to people. Are you sure this is where you want to be?
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
You're welcome.
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
I love this place. I love everyone here.
Sounds like someone's on drugs. Your friend's safe now.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Hey, Neff. How you doing? As you know, I'm going to start work on a prototype near year 2, maybe 3 if it doesn't come out as soon. Oh, you mean, wait, near here, as in like in Sword Art Online? Right.
To my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Love it.
Times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
You're welcome. Not that guy, no. Fuck it.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
You got moves.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over
Really?
here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Shady much?
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
High tracking, comfortability, and ooh, sounds like it could be cool. More seducer than Nun's chance to go. I mean, Nun's very, 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 very secure, you know?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Like the Alcor
You
Forta.
know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vienya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to
Ooh
watch.
la la.
Maybe we could do that together.
Music.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Spell 10.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in
Or do they?
concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
Like Alex.
What do you think of Halleck?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Travel?
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I like the danger.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Exactly.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent
Ooh la
places.
la.
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Power is its own reward.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Ooh la la. Music was out. There's a banging tune. I thought it was actual Krogan standing there for a second. I was like, what? Rex, what are you doing here?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Yeah, he got death by snoo snoo.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
It's very seductive.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it.
Start for damage and
I was
sword.
into dueling for a while.
Ooh, dueling.
I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Alright, Morris, just chill.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Safety's a lie.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently.
Mm-hmm.
Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Maybe we do.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Surprise.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Maybe. Mommy's here.
Morin.
And she's
Mother.
pissed.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Enough, Morin!
I am the
Cat
genetic
fight.
destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
It's like, oh my god. Well, this is the good guy run. If I was doing the bad guy run, I'd kill Samara. I'm sorry, Morris. I haven't died.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster.
Time to kill your own daughter.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Nasty.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
You good?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Sucks, doesn't it? I mean, loyalty to Shepard personally. Loyalty is just a car beyond question. Given the parent bonds of both rendered to Shepard better than hoped. Shepard's activities will not affect further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have just a car mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardent Yarshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. Reeve. New outfit. Assault or damage. Back to the ship.
You
A blight on galactic purity. You, sir.
So rude. Humans are a blight on the Earth as well. We must all migrate to space and let the Earth heal. To the Normandy.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, really? A pleasure to meet you, from Admiral Darozen Fasmore. Fasmore. Little hint towards it being Morinth. In Dragon Age. Shepard Fast Normandy. I've been digging through the LRI. Just wanted you to know I did find a few things from the experiments Rail Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people will reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rail Zora's death will not be in vain. I will complete what he started. Accordingly, Admiral Darozen Vasmore. Well, that's not good. It's only Jacob and Jack.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
I wonder if Joker has any comment. Like, hey, you almost died by Snoo Snoo.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
Uh-huh.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
How'd you know I didn't? So basically, if Joker had been in the situation, he'd be dead. Very, very dead. Upgrade, assault rifle damage. Nice. Ship enhancements, made bay, prototypes. Well, just taking these things anyway, may as well. I got plenty of resources. Go talk to Samara. Ara.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free.
400 years.
I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Imagine hunting down your own daughter for 400 years.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
True.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Yeah.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Isn't that hypocritical?
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
It's like, yeah, considering Liara was 105 in Mass Effect 1? He's like only 100 odd years old.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission,
So she ran away as like a teenage,
I am a
Asari?
Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
Perhaps.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread
Liara
to
is
many worlds.
pure blood.
There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
And kill them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Good point.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Glad I can help. And that's what to talk about while I'm here.
Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Fair.
Of course.
I should go. I don't want to disturb you. More than I already have. Swing by engineering. Say hi, everyone. Mainly Tally.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just come on, you little boshtet. Oh, sorry.
Boshtet?
I've got a small fever.
What's your
and I'm
profanity?
taking it out on the port drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the
So, like,
sickness
you're
work?
allergic to
allergic reaction?
everything else.
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
Interesting.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Kind of
I don't
sucks.
know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I trust you too.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the
Oh,
tradition
Tally.
also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more, how did we even end up talking about this?
Are you making a pass at me?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
But we still have Liara. I mean, Tally's normally the romance option for me, but I need to stick with Liara this time. To romance Tally, even though we've already kind of rekindled our relationship with Liara. No, we're not gonna cheat. That would be immoral. Even if Tally is best girl.
Tally, that's really sweet, but I don't feel that way about you. I'm sorry.
Right, of course not. Why would you? It was just something I meant hypothetically, talking about immune systems and air filters and such. I'm going to
of course.
a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
I feel bad. I feel bad for sure. Oh, I love Tally. I'm gonna go hide in my quarters. Oh, the pretty fishies. Oh yeah, the packages in the citadel and the turn to an alien. Here we go. Let's look at this package and see what they do. I'm not sure about them. Have I ever done that quest before? I don't know. Orbit. They make a 4 relay, just a normal relay. Here we go. Elm. I think it's the club. Pretty sure what they're saying. Hello, here it is. Land. I love it always Garrus is right there to start. I don't know where I brought Grunt here. Grunt and Jack. There's a fun combo. Claymore. Jack's got all of that stuff. Oh, actually, the phalanx. Now it's said. No, not subject hero. Marb shop in the Citadel. Or Eternity on Alien with Fame Pages. Okay. Eternity's the bar, I think. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Neff. And remember, go get some more water soon. The glass is getting low.
The gateway to the Traverse, but is that gate open too wide? Investment think tanks are noting concerns that new technological discoveries may upset the market balance and cost skilled workers their jobs. Later today, we'll hear from
You should try it my way. Look at how the
Well, I'm guessing, yes, it's a little up here.
All right. Let's do it.
Members of Eclipse Mercenary Band are facing tough questions after violence erupted at a gang-controlled warehouse.
Gang-controlled warehouse violence? That had nothing to do with me. Really.
For illegal activity that came to light during the fighting.
Oh, data pad.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a mini.
Shipping routes in the terminal system. Don't worry, our contact is a Batarian gentleman named Anto. He's one of Ariatolok's flunkies, but we're keeping his palms well greased, and he should offer us safe passage through the systems. As long as we stay beneath Aria's notice, we should be fine.
Oh, that's
All right.
sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We still watch Freedom Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal.
Right. Now to Citadel.
Then come to the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty fare and skewers are just 5 credits for a limited time.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course, I can help you with the concept, figure out what options.
We came all the way just to like
Sell at 25.
pick up a data pad. Doobie-doo. Normandy airlock. Here we go. Ilum's such a beautiful planet. It must also not be a high gravity world because the Normandy can land. Kind of. Nope. Nothing new, Kelly? Okay. To the Citadel. Even though I was literally there earlier. Then we'll swing back to Omega, drop those off, and then go. Oh no, we can do Jack or Jacob's loyalty mission. Touchdown. Bring Garrison. Samara? Yeah, why not? Should be at someone's shop. What shop was that again at? Oh, we have to just go to either or. Oh. Well, I'm here. I'm gonna have a look. Marab shop. Which one's Marab shop? The one down the bottom? I think it is. If not, I came here for no reason. Or I better not just be deliver that package and then, okay, now go get the other one. Like, I could have got them both at the same time. No, that's Saronis.
I'm Commander
Kneepad.
Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Iris, Alright, Queen Omega. Iris gang is mostly airtight. Anto has an eye toward, I'd say, work. Whether this is exploitable hull, we're not sure. This is Iris work after all. Okay, that's both data pads. Normandy. Let's swing on by and time to go. Oh, big yawn. Actually, exit.
No messages for you, Commander.
I remember how with the feeding fish, but feed. Just to be sure, I don't want my fish dying off. Right, let's head to Omega. And away we go. Docking procedures. Can I skip that? Oh, I can. Garrus and Jack. Right, let's go find this slightly suspicious dude.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you
I ain't
have
your
something
friend.
for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly
Maybe.
nothing worth getting worked up about.
Sure this is safe.
This information could weaken Arya's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Shall we get
You're
back to
STG,
business?
aren't you?
Why do you want information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want to leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. When she casts down your
True,
clients,
true.
she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sam.
Probably.
We have to get out of here.
You're welcome. Alright, let's go to the Jack or Jacob's loyalty quest. Shoot an enemy's leg to slow or topple it. Right, what are we thinking? Jacob or Jack? Honestly, Jacob's one I don't care that much about, honestly. But Jack's cool. Plus, Jacob's one makes me feel uncomfortable. Pragia. Look what we scan while we're here.
Probe away.
Ooh.
Probe away.
Platinum.
Probe away.
Palladium. Oops,
Probe
missed it.
launched.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Launching probe.
You launching probe.
Probe
Launch all the
launched.
probes. Probe the planet to death. Everyone loves probing, right?
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Still a very rich planet. Despite all I've already taken. That's just taking the Pragia. We got Jack, who of course has our biotics. So a good balance might be yeah, oh, you know what? Bring in Saeed. We never bring Saeed. Well, we almost never do. Plus he likes killing stuff. So that's fun. Got all that. And then Jack's got that. Saeed's got these weapons. It's all good.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere.
Hours?
Your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Of course. This is a Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
On the ground, kick some ass. Ah, rain. Love it. Hey, Jack, you want a jacket?
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Easy peasy.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Usually. Not about competence. Cerberus is a bunch of a-holes after all. They'll do anything to advance humanity as a whole, including losing any humanity they have.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested...
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Been hiding anything. Back to the experimenting on children. Most
remember
obvious.
escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Storage crate. Hacker man. Can go that way. Wildlife.
They've seen us.
All good. What have we here?
This looks like an arena.
Yeah.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved
Wow.
it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened
Maybe.
here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
Yeah.
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They conditioned you to
They
fight.
actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Fucking crazy peoples.
Hell yes.
Make it. This place has seen better days. What have we here?
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Maybe there was more to it.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Someone else started it, though.
Change weapon.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Good question. We're gonna find that out, though, aren't we? Oop, there we go. Hacker man. I'm at 0. I don't quite remember how this exactly goes, but we shall see. Fortune. Bloodpack, huh? Explains why there's Varen. Be good.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
Looks like a lot of kids died in these experiments. I've done some bad stuff, but this...
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Maybe your life isn't exactly how you remember, Jack. What's up this way? If there's anything that way. Nope. Big old tree. There's the door. Okay. Oh, I saw something else for a second. Bypassed. Oh, okay, I can feel a sneeze coming on.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit, it's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
We'll blow this place sky high. Burn, bitches. A bunch of scavengers.
Who's next?
Anything in these rooms? A lot of cells.
Can't believe they kept kids here.
Believe it. Like, Zaid's an asshole, but he ain't that much of an asshole. He'll gladly let people die, but children, he has a line.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Aha.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a bad place. Any chair that has restraints is a bad place.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Research terminal. What can you find on here? That one? Oh, not that one. That one. Oh, my shoulder.
Now what's this?
More biotic damage. Hell yeah.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
We were kind of distracted.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
What through the door? Hi.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
Why are you even here?
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
Reload. Uh-huh. We won't kill you. Oh, that's too high.
Sit down.
Burn. Oh yeah, he's flying. He dead. Oh damn, missed it. Dead Grogan, more like.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Yeah, just drop the bomb on his corpse. Sounds nice. Oh, that. And that. Easy. All good. In the hood. Knock, knock.
Come out. We know you're here.
Yusa.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
You're drawn here like you.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew.
Why?
How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility.
You crazy?
It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You start it again, really?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck
Okay.
that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go.
Makes sense.
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Take your time.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
You're allowed to cry.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
That it?
See the scarring on
blood
the
smear.
wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him.
And painted the wall while you're at it.
No more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Big bada boom time. You gonna blow it up or not? That's how you erase the past. Kill if you have to. She did it literally. Consider previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. Surviving facility scientists already dead, either rising or facility shut down. Jack should have no further emotional issues to starting up the mission. Squad bonus! 6% biotic damage. Nice.
Disagreement? Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
Sure.
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
I still don't like you, Miranda. You're a bitch.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Oh, really?
wanted to apologize. I didn't fully
You
believe you'd be
apologize?
up to the task, and it seems I was wrong.
Sacre bleu.
Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
Cerberus is wrong.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you.
Well,
too many
maybe.
join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What about Jack?
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many
That
soldiers
doesn't
died
change
in
the
Saren's
fact.
attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
You sound unhappy about it.
You disapprove?
No, I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A spacer kid, educated with on-ship tutorials, no strong foundation for stability.
Rude.
And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring that
You
up.
always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Ooh, the camera feel like it jarred there a little bit.
I can't admire your body or your mind. You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. We need to stay professional. Keep our focus.
Yes, you're right. This is too important for anything to cause friction. Thank you for coming by, Commander.
The lighting changed there. Weird. Or anything that causes friction. Yeah. I have a girlfriend. She's the freaking shadow broker. You'd know. The Aura knows everything. Everything. Team status. Jack is loyal. Eat fishies. Go talk to Jack. Down in engineering. I'm turning down everyone for relationships. All these women flirting with me. God damn it.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I kind of do.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a Resh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Good.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
It's a
I'll
start.
take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done
Anything
talking.
else to say?
Come back later.
I
Okay,
should
no.
go.
Okay, talk later.
I should go. I don't have time to go do Jacob's quest as well, because these loyalty quests are fairly short. More bionic damage? Hell yeah. Quickly talk to Geocare.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because I was really up in the air, just hanging there.
Oh, Geocare.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Like, is she crazy? Is she not? Oh no, she's crazy. Knew it. Called it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
Really?
terminal.
Thanks from my daughter. From Deanna, Commander Shepard. Aria Talok told me where to send this. I'm Nest's mother, Deanna. You talked when you came to investigate her death. Aria also told me that a dead Azari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments, and she was the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My nephew deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her. At least you killed that bitch who took that little she had away. I do good work. Normandy. Alright, let's do... Oh, we haven't scanned everyone here. Should do that quickly. For results, yeah, I get a bar scanning it now. I'll just like scan it, but not even bother resources. Rich resources though, so I'll get some.
Probe launched.
That's a more step.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Probe launched.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Probe away.
Probe away.
Depleted. Onward. Alright, let's go to Jacobs. Jacobs, slightly messed up one. Health Alpha Draconis. And the Rosetta Nebula. 2175 area.
Anomaly detected.
There it is.
Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress.
Scans have found something.
But Hugo Gurn's back. We got Jacob. Let's go his pool and incendiary. So let's combine him with. Who should we combine him with actually? Thane? No. Someone's good at taking out tech stuff. Maybe Tally. Or Morden. Or my boy Garrus. You know what? We never bring Kasumi. Bring Kasumi. Shows how long it's been since we used him. I'm good for Kasumi. Got all my weaponry that I need. Jacob. See a Eviscerator. We got that as well. That, and got a Locust. Oh, good. It's a pretty planet, though. Reminds me a lot of, I forget the name of it, but in like Knights of the Republic, like you go, when you go to that unknown world of the Rataka, the deal with the people from the Infinite Empire. Spoiler alert.
Scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Mostly intact indeed.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resume.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Well, it's an acting captain.
Promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay.
Unsafe deceleration, you say?
Protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
1100, nearly 800 times faster than it should have landed.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
You don't say.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
distracted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Really?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours on the
a year
authority
after they
of
crashed
Acting
to get it
Captain
up
Ronald
and running,
Taylor.
but then
Pause
wait 8
in
years
beacon
later?
protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
There's no way he could avoid eating something grown on this planet.
Hack PDA. Hackerman. More locks.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain
Are you
Fairchild
sure about that?
knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
You hear that, Jacob? They doubt your father. Ah. I hate knowing what he's referring to.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Oh, Jacob. Sounds like everyone's brains are scrambled. If your father's alive.
You came from the sky? The leader
I did,
said
indeed.
someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue.
Watch out.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Get ready. Can't do that right now. That's out. Sweet.
A lot of them. Flanking shot. He dead.
That's neural decay, huh? They just seemed regular old crazy to me.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Maybe you don't know your father very well.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Salvage parts? Where? There we go. Phantom ammo. Stripped mech.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Need answers. Lots of answers. People!
They're
We've
wearing
been
the
here
same
nearly 9
uniform
years.
as the
They're
ones who attacked us, but they don't look ready for a fight.
except they're all
There
female.
aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
That would make sense. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Really? Didn't think it was obvious.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Oh, yeah, me a second. Had to do something quickly. Or salvage.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Borderline?
Keeps us.
I'm not sure if
Protects us.
borderline isn't
And
from
we
the worship.
please him like he demands.
Please him? What manner?
He is bad.
I
He
don't
has
want to
a
ask that
bad
question,
face
actually.
Like the other, like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Exile people, wait too long for the beacon.
He did this to his own men? Who the hell are we dealing with here?
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Please, here. You could end it.
You
Doctor?
have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them
Oh.
thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty
Logically,
list.
makes sense.
A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
It doesn't explain 10 years.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish.
Yeah.
Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
It makes no sense.
None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
This man who was once your father. Right now, he is a monster. Yeah, just give the toxic food to the women, and then they'll be docile for you and your other real bullshit. It's blah. Just anyone who thinks that's a good idea has got so many issues. Sure.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Ah, it looks like that dried up body was left as a warning. These newer ones were just dumped here.
The hunters started fighting back.
Well, we should let the hunters catch their prey.
You're up.
Out of our way.
He had plenty of choice. Too late to blame his victim.
Watch where you're shooting.
Well, don't walk in the way then. That easy. We're back, guys.
Here they come.
Reload.
This is valuable.
Hey, pistol damage. Nice. These mechs are just toys. Die! Thank you.
had his fun, and now he wants out.
Son of a bitch, you're just calling your grandmother a bitch. You realize that, right?
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Hostile drone!
That's a big mech.
Have a nice trip!
Ow, 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 ow.
Combat drone!
Now get your ass up. Ow.
Going silent.
Big bada boom.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Will he justify it, or will he just squirm like a little bitch? Okay, PDA somewhere? Oh, here. We have arrived. Anything around here to grab? I don't think so. Ronald Taylor himself.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I'm Shepard. You know Jacob.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Becky Taylor, why? Touching, I know that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Oh, really?
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the
Accident,
day,
you say?
I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You
Earned
fought
it,
over
really.
people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course.
Really?
Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if
Or,
you
you
treat
know,
them like
toxic food
animals,
and stuff.
big shock. They become animals.
True, true.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'd shoot him.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half charged.
Barely
You've seen
ammo.
the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
One way out for you, douchebag. And Shepard, yet again, let's make someone shoot them himself in the head. First siren, not that guy. Survivors from air have been treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. You got his barrier as well, nice. New outfit, heavy pistol damage, credits 0, all the good stuff. Achievement. Ghost of the Father.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
No, and give him the taillights.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Still toying with us?
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
To help or mess with him?
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good?
Good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You
What
had
about
no
Miranda?
idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You're a good guy, though, Jacob.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard.
Jacob's a good guy.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Jacob.
He's a good guy. If it has come to like human companions in Mass Effect games, he's much more enjoyable character than Kaidan. Kaidan's kind of dull. Nice guy, but you know, a little dull. Says me. Ironic. I thought I already had that on. I guess not. Or is doing all the things against the armor. They had the shields, but not the armor. Ah. I wonder what Joker's input would be.
That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
It's definitely bullshit. Fucked up bullshit. CIC, Combat Information Center.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, really? Baraka facility update from Cerberus Intel. Commander Shepard, contacting you perilous of man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatment, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. Basically, okay, they wiped their memory a little bit, I guess. Few surviving doctors were unfortunately retired for the on the project. The report facility in Praga has been destroyed. Yeah, we nuked the fucking thing. Doyle. Yeah, how Jacob's doing after that wonderful adventure.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry.
The hell of a
It will
mess.
not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
So I guess up next will be the Reaper IFF. Go feed my fish. Feed my fish. I have 4 points to spend. Don't want to do it for extra cryo armor, my cloak, AI hacking, incinerate would be very useful. Heavy incinerate, advanced plasma blast burns through nearly anything it hits. Or make it an arrow effect. Assassination cloak greatly increases your damage bonus while cloaked. Enhanced cloak increases the duration of your cloak so you can stay hidden longer. The cloak's all well and good, but I never really use it. But heavy incinerate would be nice. We got collectors. Get that Reaper IFF. We got some rivals still to do. Get that we save. And we shall do that next time. Which shall be, amazingly enough, a Sunday. Yeah. Though I may also do a stream on Friday. Don't know. But we shall continue Mass Effect on Sunday. So I have it free for change. As always, my schedule is all over the place every week. I need to get better at just like communicating with everyone. So perhaps I'll make a proper schedule. But we shall continue Mass Effect on Sunday. Same time, 1 PM GMT. Oh, actual PST because it's summertime. As for now, though, perhaps we shall go on a wee raid. we're getting very close to the end. But whom to raid is the question. If anyone is really... Or someone else is streaming. Maybe not. And let's see. To raid or not to raid? That is the question. I want to raid actually online right now. I thought one of my friends would still be doing stream. I guess he ended already. And my other friends will be streaming for like 2 hours at least. Oh well. Let's skip on the raid for the day. But as always, be sure to drop a wee follow over on Twitter if you haven't already. That way you'll know when we're going to go live. Which of course will be next one I'm planning is for Sunday, but I probably would do it Friday one as well. I got Friday free as well. So 1 p.m. British summertime. I'll also let you know on Twitter. And also the Discord. Though after Sunday stream it might be a little while because I'm working every day after that. Like adulting life. It sucks sometimes. But we need to work so we can play games. But, you know, thank you everyone for coming along. For all those lurking, the few that did chat. All support is absolutely appreciated, and I love sharing one of my favorite game franchises of all time with you. But until next time, I will see you all soon. And I hope you have an awesome day and an awesome rest of your week as well. Take care of yourself. Take care of everyone around you. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.